Welcome, everybody, to the Connected Spirit, Connected Biz Summer Gift Event. And today I've got with me Dr. Tianna Conte. And, she is a very unique blend of a trailblazing mystic, eternal entrepreneur, passionate researcher of human consciousness, all wrapped up into one wonderful package. So I'm so glad that you were able to spend a couple minutes, some time with me today to chit chat. Um, some people on my list already know you from past talks we've had, but for the new people, tell them a little bit of a short version of your backstory and what sort of work you're doing.
Thank you, Shay. First of all, it's always exciting playing with you and your incredible audience of soul-driven entrepreneurs. I just have the utmost love for everybody who is drawn to you and drawn to this giveaway. So my
Thank you for that.
appreciation. Now, for those who know me, I'm going to give a short backstory because I'm up leveling the story to the 21st century version. So lean in, folks. You were all born with a soul's gift, mission, and vision. And anyone drawn here, I really applaud you because you're already pursuing it. Now, I was extremely blessed to learn, not learn, to awaken to the knowing that we're more than we appear to be. We're more than these mere bodies with the brains and the belief systems that go with it, that we are eternal, infinite beings of vibrational light. Now, you ask me how I know this, right? I mean, how many people are born this way, like Lady Gaga sings about?
Right.
Well, I had what everybody I'm sure here has had once upon a time, and that's something called the mumps, right? Recall the time you had the mumps. My dad was a renowned physician. Well, when I saw one mump, mind you, one mump show up here, it was like, what? What is this? I was like out of control. So I'm the doctor's daughter. I go to his office, which was right. We had a 3-floor house. So I burst in and he lovingly looked at me and said, honey, it's a childhood thing. You'll be fine. Well, I may have been small, but I wanted it handled right then and there. How many times do we want instant gratification? Come on, let's raise our hands. So I lumbered up the steps and I was thinking, that's why they call them patients. They have it. I don't. But yeah, I mean, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was determined to get rid of this thing myself. It was the first time I'd had anything like this, and it was not acceptable. Now, what little child thinks this way? But my soul was shaking me and waking me. And I'm sharing my story. So you could go back and remember when your soul started shaking and waking you to your natural talents that come like breathing. Well, in my case, see this hand? Yes, we all have beautiful hands. I put hands on Boo Boo to make it better. I started saying, go away. God made me a little girl, not a hamster. Go away. I don't know how long I did this in front of the mirror that I had climbed onto to see it because I had to visualize it melting.
Right.
The hand got hot. And then the little hand that got hot, I said, oh, it's like a snowball. And my hand is the sun. Well, by the time my father got home that night and was going to take care of his little girl, he wanted to see it. He had seen it. So there's a
Hmm.
diagnostic already in place. It wasn't there. It was not there. And he's like, what did you do? I said, Daddy, I couldn't wait for you. I handled it with God. And I always encourage parents, listen to their little girls or little boys, because he could have come from ego and said, what do you mean? Instead, he said, then what did you and God do? I said, I partnered. I told God I was not a hamster, had to make it go away. And he said, well, you and God are a great team. And
Hmm.
that's the theme of today. You and God of your understanding, whatever that higher power is, whatever you call it, because I'm an interfaith minister, so we embrace everyone here. You have more power in your little pinky than you realize. And What started out as that little girl healing herself turned into a little girl going to daddy's office and putting hands on everybody's boo-boo, then coming up with a diagnostic of malaria when my father couldn't diagnose a man and his face was a mosquito, to then training in so many of the healing arts. Mm-hmm. But now we're in the 21st century. That's where I want to do this. I brought a show and tell piece. Okay. And I said this in our little blurb, Cher, if you remember, mm-hmm. And that is everybody tells you time is your most precious asset. They mean well, but time is not your most precious asset. Your quality of life, you are your most precious asset.
Yeah.
Time waits for no one. So how long are you going to stay stuck in self-suffering? Yes, you heard me. Most people here go into motivated, proactive action, and I love you all for it. And I just want to accelerate that light for you. Each one here is a vibrational being of light. Simply by loving your body and loving yourself, you become an ally to your greatness, to your soul power, as opposed to the body is an enemy when it doesn't feel good or if it's tired or whatever. So we're going to erase that now. Just picture an eraser, the old-fashioned board, we're erasing. You are an energetic vibrational being of light first. And so in the 21st century, I'd love to empower you with tools that give you the secrets and the shortcuts. I found them. I've been living them. I want everybody to have them because you don't want to do this. Time passing while you're not being fulfilled and while you're not giving your uniqueness to the world and financially flowing. Mm-hmm. Now lean in. As a trailblazer, like Sherry introduced me, what does a trailblazer do? We go first. We get the arrows and we clear the path. I'm going to give you 3 secrets now. Pay attention. You're also going to get them in the gifts. But these 3 secrets that they do not tell you, the they is schools, churches, institutions, all the powers that be that really aren't the powers that be, you are. Okay? They don't tell you this. First secret, your morning wake up is the most precious time of the day. You've heard you set your day with your morning wake up. Mm-hmm. And many here are evolved enough to start your day with gratitude. But here's the secret. Start with your form of conversations with God, prayer, something, because what's happening is as you sleep and you wake up, you're in that hypnagogic stage where anything is possible. You could hear the clearest guidance if you only listened. You could ask the questions that you ask everybody else, but not that part of you that has the answers. Fast forward from my childhood thing, I had a spiritual awakening after a very tragic, which I won't go into details, experience, but I heard these words, please, please write them down. They took a broken, fractured soul wound into a super successful, incredibly fulfilled person that I became without outside indoctrination, just listening. These are the words. Surrender. Each day, step by step, you'll be shown the way. Now, they seem simple, and they are. They're not easy, though. But I can assure you, not only for myself, but I've worked with thousands and thousands and thousands of clients for 50 years. So I'm dating myself. We're ageless beings of light, but timeline? 70s, folks. So I take this very sacredly for me and for you. Okay? Surrender doesn't mean submit. Surrender means accept what is as is. We can't control the outside world. Hear me clearly. We would believe we do. We'd like to, but we don't. We don't. We can't control ourselves, our perceptions, our habits, our triggers, our emotions. Self-care first starts with you. So accept what is as is. Make it a daily habit, just like you brush your teeth. Daily habit is what will bring you forward with a lot of accelerated success. And step by step, don't look to have this wide quantum leap that you're never going to do and you keep procrastinating forever. One teeny, itty bitty thing out of your
Yeah.
comfort zone once a day. It will keep everything that's dark away. I'm telling you this. You'll be shown the way because you're born with more power, more guidance, more knowing, but it's been conditioned and indoctrinated out of us.
Yeah.
So I'm here to say, wake up, wake up and live the highest, best version of who you were born to be. That's my message in a bottle. You might say in a bottle. So I've discovered that secret of the morning. The gift I give everyone is, as you well know, many of you have it, but what you may not know is that video, that soul power video, is a body prayer. It literally rewires your body on autopilot, meaning you don't have to think.
Mm-hmm.
Your hormones get balanced. You start your day as Superwoman or Superman or Wonder Woman, empowered. The hormones of cortisol go down. That's the stress hormone. The hormone of testosterone goes up. That's your confidence hormone. Would you like to start like that? That's how you get to start. That's the video that
Mm-hmm.
captures morning. The second secret is evening. Capture your evening. Have some sort of a nighttime ritual that allows you to let go. I love water and I'm a bath person, but I honor those who are shower people. Shower in the morning, shower at night, whatever. But water is a wonderful way to just see everything flow away so that when you go to sleep at night, you activate the wise part of you, not by tossing and turning all night, but by saying, okay, this is the problem I'm feeling, or this is what happened today. And it can work on it. So by morning, when you say, what's the answer? Ding, it's like the crock pot of consciousness has produced the results. Secret number two, morning and night.
Mm-hmm.
Now, secret number three is the naughty thing that I shared with Sherry and that I give you in the Shift and Grow Rich part of our thing. I will scan anyone who wants me to scan energetically and see how you could accelerate with light technology, medicine of the future, so that you could put your self-care on autopilot. More time in the day, clearer mind, better sleep. Don't you think that would add to your bottom line of your business, both in wisdom and in finances that you deserve? Absolutely. Those are the three secrets. Thank you, Sherry, for letting me do Tianna Forma Brand.
So, all of that being said, um, you know, let people know who do you mainly work with? I already know, but you
Yes,
know, go ahead,
I
tell
work
them.
with your tribe. I work with you. I work with the like mini me's. Mini, not because you're not bigger than me. I'm in my 70s, so chances are you're younger. But I work with soul driven solopreneurs in particular, entrepreneurs, healing professionals who could
Hmm.
weave this magic into their practice and be blessed to have the kind of practice I've had for, wait for it, 5 to 0. The oldest ones in your category, Sherry, that's been doing this the longest since I started. I actually started at age 5, but I didn't count that into the number 50, or oh my goodness.
Yeah,
We
yeah. We won't go there.
won't go there. It'd be too frightening, even for me. But seriously, soul driven entrepreneurs, transformational leaders, and healing professionals, which each one here is. Call yourself a coach, an author, a mentor, what
Yeah.
you are here for humanity's awakening. And I applaud everybody here because you were drawn. You know, we are raising our vibrations of light. That's what we're doing. And you're here to bring your unique gift to bless. And here's the key word: receive, receive, receive. That which you send out comes back to you,
Hmm.
and be blessed with financial flow
Hmm.
for your gifts as you are a leader of the awakening of humanity, where we're moving from a carbon-based body. You heard it here first, folks, to a crystalline body of light.
Hmm.
And so between morning, evening prayers, and light technology, you could accelerate what I love to call soul power success. Plug into your soul power and stop living by your ego power. Your ego is doing the best it can with its belief systems, but you'll be in your 90s by the time your belief systems shift to the point where it can shift
If
right
we're
now
lucky.
here. Yeah, with soul power. I bypassed all of that by a sacred wound in those words.
Yeah.
That's why I want everybody to not to go through what I went through, the sacred wound, a loss
Yeah.
of my beloved dad and a sexual violation, and go from there to here. Yes, the journey had to unfold with transformation and healing. So I've practically studied everything you could think of. I have trained in the jungles of Peru to, you know, the pyramids of Egypt. I've
Mm.
been so blessed and so challenged so you could get the secrets and the shortcuts. And I'm just totally thrilled to deliver them.
Awesome. 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 So if somebody wants to, so you've told us about the gifts. There, anybody that's wherever you're watching this video, you can find the links below. Definitely take Dr. Tiana up on those because you'll be glad you did.
Mhm.
And then, and what's the best way for somebody to reach out to you if they're interested in
I'm
working with
actually,
you,
I love it.
hearing more?
Jerry, I'm going to do what few people dare to do.
Oh, go
And
for it.
that is, we have lost ourselves with missing the intimacy of intimacy, meaning reaching easily. Yes, email is good, but believe it or not, I'm going to give you my cell phone for a text or a call. You heard it first. 914 205 4969. Pick up this powerful thing that, we've lost touch with. Text, call, a lot easier. Also, if somebody just wants to go to Dr. Tiana at awakeningawarenessacademy.com, but that's an email. It may take me forever to get back to you.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. You're
She's
better off to.
She's telling the truth. So, but of course, there's always LinkedIn,
Yeah,
Facebook, all the
Facebook and
social media.
mhm.
Plus, Sherry, you put the little thingy under the links, right, where people can grab it easily. When you send out your emails, they could just hit reply.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, and
Absolutely.
and really, I'm here. My biggest passion is to play matchmaker for you because the academy not only has programs, but it matches. You want speaking gigs, you want this, you want that. Tell me, and we'll find it, even if we don't deliver it. It's about empowering entrepreneurs to give their gifts and be fulfilled beyond measure. That
Awesome.
is my
Awesome.
mission, vision, and totally crazy commitment. No,
Awesome.
no solopreneur left behind.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan.
Exactly.
All
Exactly.
right, everybody.
So I just wanted to conclude, they can
Hmm.
get
Hmm.
shiftandgrowrich.com. So they will shift and grow rich if they play with me. Aha. And soul power freedom, if you're ready for your soul power freedom.com. And
Yeah.
thank you, my beautiful soul sister and my one of my first coaches ever, you, Sherry.
Oh.
Thank you for being my angelic guide through the journey of going from offline super success to online chaos into success.
There you go. Excellent. Well, thanks for chatting. It's always fun. And make sure you take advantage of the free gifts, and we will see you on the next one.
Thank
Thanks.
you, and seal it with a kiss. Remember, everyone, keep it simple spiritually, for that is who you are. And remember, be still and know that the I am is God. That's who you really are.